everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build. It feels very weird saying that because speed builds aren't something I really do on my channel anymore. Even though I've got, is it 4 save files now? I don't know. I've got a lot of save files, but it's not really something I do. I just don't feel like it's my comfort zone, and I've got quite a couple of videos about comfort zone going up lately. Don't know why I'm in this mood to push myself out of my comfort zone, but I am. And I really want to do that with this build today because I'm alright with the the typical suburban. The ones that are pretty easy to build and pretty straightforward, because all suburban house plans are pretty much the same. They can be slightly changed somehow, but they're all pretty much the same overall. Them ones, really good at. Modern builds, where you actually have to be creative and think, I'm not the best at. So I really wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone with this, and I did. I wanted to make a box, and I wanted to make this box as good looking as it could be, because there's only so many things you could do with a box. But I thought if I make this a box, it's going to push me out more, because I can't just rely on the actual structure of it to look aesthetically pleasing. I have to actually include things to make it look pleasing to the eye. And I think I've succeeded, but one thing that I haven't succeeded on, which is a habit of mine, and I do this a lot, is that the outside of the build and then the inside of the build are two different themes. So the outside is very modern, very contemporary. It's all sleek glass windows, and then for the inside I was like, you know who I think live here? A boho family. And it doesn't necessarily correlate. There is some links between the two because there's the foliage outside. I still need to Google that word. I think it means plants, I'm pretty sure. But there's the foliage outside and then there's lots of plants inside. Inside's just very bohemian, which is weird because the outside is literally brick concrete. So the two and two don't really go together. You'll see that further along in the speed build. I did include these industrial beams as well in the front. Not too sure how good they look. I think I like them. I think they look okay. I think they go well with the actual concrete that I've placed on the outside of it. And I think, you know what, for a box, I'm going to give myself credit, and I think I've done pretty much okay with this house. I also tried to incorporate this skylight on the top, which I thought I'd end up deleting, but I actually ended up really liking this. There is some kind of issues with how it merges with the upstairs, because the upstairs is sectioned off with actual walls. So because it's a skylight, it doesn't look the best from a bird's eye view, because obviously you can see the walls through the roof, you know what I mean? It doesn't look the best, but the light that it gives is 100% worth it, and I would have never ever thought of doing anything like this, but because I pushed myself out of my comfort zone, I'm really glad that I have. Also, when you're watching this video, I will be in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day, so pray for me. Pray that I'm not too hungover when you're watching this. And I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit, because I feel like I'm going to be away for a while, even though all the videos are going to be up, and I'm actually posting more than I would be if I was home. I don't know why, I'm just feeling really motivated to get videos out lately. So I just want to take this time to talk to you a little bit, because I stream sometimes, which you can go follow me on Twitch if you want. If you don't want to, that is also completely fine, because I get like videos and live streams are different. So if you don't want to watch me stream, that's completely fine. But because I talk to people on stream a lot, I feel like I talk to everybody, but I don't, because it's quite a small community that I've got on Twitch. It's a really great sized community because it means that we can have one-on-one conversations, but it also means that I tell people on Twitch things that I don't necessarily tell you people, because I'm like, well, I've already told that. So I thought I'd just talk a little bit. I'm still going to reference the build, and it's still going to be about building and stuff and a little bit about my life. But I just want to open up to you. Not about anything deep, so don't expect like my diary. Entry number 3. Life is a mess. I am a mess. And do you know what is seriously a mess though? That I feel like I'm staying up so late, and it's 3 minutes to 12. That's how much of a nana I am now. That's how boring I am. It's 3 minutes to 12 and I'm like, oh my god, I'm staying up so late editing videos. Like, I can't cope. But one question I get asked all the time is, how did you get so good at building? And I just want to say, I am not so good at building. Maybe go ask Evelyn Sims. Maybe go ask her that. But I think I'm a pretty okay builder. But it honestly just comes from experience. So if you're really wanting to build more and get really good at building and feel confident in your houses, because I rarely get houses off the gallery anymore unless it's for a video, like a must-have mods video, and I need a house there quick and done. I get it then, but I don't really ever get a house off the gallery for my own family. So if you're interested in just actually building your own things, then the best advice I have for you is to just practice, because I used to be an awful builder. You can still go back and see some of my old builds from when I first tried to start my channel, and I thought they were quite good, and let me tell you, they were not great. They really weren't. But I think actually consistently building and pushing myself out there, doing things like this, that's really out my comfort zone, really helps, because you get to learn different styles instead of just the style that you're comfortable with. So that is one of my best advice that I can give. Go out of your comfort zone. I say that, but like the hypocritical girl that I am, I'm telling you to go out of your comfort zone when the interior decorating is exactly like my comfort zone. Like, it's my comfort zone all over. Although I did try some new things. I tried a round table in a small space, which I don't usually do. And I did want it to be quite an open space, but I ended up making it really cluttered. But I kind of like that, because sometimes I can think modern buildings look quite bare. So I quite like how cluttered it looks. I think it meshes really well, and all of the woods pretty much match, which I'm shocked at. I managed to get most of the woods matching, so pat on the back for me. Woohoo, well done me. And also I just want to catch us up with my life a little bit. So most of you know that I am doing a master's right now in digital media and communications. Not many people know what it's in, but I did my undergraduate degree in history and my master's degree in digital media and communications, and it's going really well. I just want to update you on that, because I haven't updated you on it for a while. I got all of the top grades for my first semester of university for my master's, which is mad to me, because I only ever used to get the first grade in exams in history, never in any piece of coursework. So I always just branded myself as someone who's really good at exams and not so much coursework. But to get the highest grade on every single piece I've handed in, bar one. On one of them, I got like 69%, where 70 is the highest you could get. But for all of that, I'm just so shocked at myself. But I feel like, yeah, this is something that I think I'm actually talented at. I've got a talent for it. And it feels good, you know, because I've done 3 years undergraduate at history and kind of hated it. So to finally feel settled in a degree feels good, man. Feels good. I'm enjoying it so far. But it's also coming to a close quite fast, because master's degrees in the UK are only 1 year, and we're already in March, midway through March, and I don't officially finish until September, but I'm aiming to get all my work done for like July time. That's when I'm hoping to get it done. So my master's is going to be pretty much done, and I'm kind of freaked out about it, because then that means that I'm actually going to be in the adult world, the real world, and I can't just rely on education again, because I always do that. If I'm like, I don't know what to do, I'll jump into education. So that's pretty much a summary of my life right now, to be honest. Not much is going on, just the same old, same old. I did finish my graphic design course. I also started doing a graphic design course at university. Check out the short courses at your university, by the way. They're really cool. There's some decent stuff, or at least at the university I do, but I assume they'll be the same for all universities. They definitely help, because I don't really get much actual lesson time with any of the Adobe suites, really. I've had a 2-hour lesson one time, and thankfully, because of YouTube, I know how to use Adobe Premiere, so that's good. But in terms of actually learning for digital design, I don't really get to learn anything, and the jobs that I'd like to go in the future kind of require you to use them softwares. So yeah, if you're ever stuck, check out the university that you go to, or the university in your town short courses. It's just a quick, nifty, easy way. This has honestly became like advice video all in all, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm also thinking about starting a personal blog, so let me know if you're interested in that at all. A lot of people on Twitter said that they'd be interested in it, but I want to hear from you as well on YouTube. It wouldn't necessarily be about The Sims. Like, I'd include things about The Sims in it, so it wouldn't just strictly not be about The Sims, but it kind of focused more on me and my life in the northeast of England, how I feel about YouTube, because I don't really talk about it that much. I do with my mum. I always talk to my mum about it over a nice cup of tea, but not so much with you guys, and you guys are the ones that are here supporting me, making me have my dreams coming true, because YouTube's also going great right now, and I'm over the moon. And I just want to take a second and thank you all so much for it, because it overwhelms me so much sometimes. I could cry, but overwhelm in a really good way. I'm just so thankful. I thank the Lord for you each night. No, well, I'm not that extra, but like, I really, really, really am so thankful for you all. You mean the absolute world to me. But I'm going to end it here. This voiceover's been a little bit all over, but I just wanted to catch us up on my life, to be honest, because I miss yous. I miss talking to yous in this way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I have put some screenshots in at the end so you can see the house as well. I will be in Ireland, so I'll probably not be 100% sober when you're watching this, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.